Welcome back to the channel, good friends. Brian from Apex Detail. It was heavily requested to review the DPC titanium coating line, and that's exactly what we're going to do today. I'm always listening. I got them here. Let's get this video started. Okay, let's get started here. I have some of the line. The T3 is a 3-year coating, T4 Plus, 4 to 5-year coating, T9, a 9-year coating. So let's first start with the DPC TR8. This here is a Tio2 or titanium spray sealant. This is a very concentrated spray sealant. There are many ways that you can apply it. This is my favorite way so far. You can use it full strength if you're going to use it as a standalone. You can dilute it all the way up to 1:1 if you're going to use it as a coating topper. So what I'm doing here is just running a microfiber under a warm tap, wring it out so it's not dripping wet, just so it's slightly damp. And then I also bring out a nice dry microfiber. And as a topper, I'm going to spray directly into that damp microfiber, not onto the panel itself. I'm not going to spray on a damp or a wet panel. I'm going to spray into that damp microfiber and spread it out. And then simply follow that up and buff off to perfection. You can also use it as a drying aid, spraying it on a wet panel from top to bottom after a fresh wash, and simply follow up with your favorite drying towel. Super easy to use, and on a white, silver, gray, or champagne colored cars, it does take something a little special to get them to stand out, grab your attention. Looking good so far. Let's get it applied to the rest of the Jeep here. Can be applied to all hard surfaces on the exterior of your car, truck, or motorcycle. Plastic trim, paint, wheels, glass, you name it. Has the ability to fill minor imperfections and can last up to 8 months. So we're going to let this cure overnight, and that would be the same case if used as a standalone sealant or a topper for a coating. Moving on to the coatings, we have a Camaro that's in dire need of some protection. Let's grab the T3. For this particular coating, we'll apply to a 3x3 section. All the coatings are a little bit different as to the area, the size of the application area. Sometimes you can get away with a 2x2 section, a 3x3 section, half of the hood. But they're all going to be a little bit different, and you'll get used to that as you start to use them. I've had no problems with any of the coatings when it comes to application and removal. No better no worse than any other coating out there. And common, like most of the other coatings, we apply 2 microfibers to remove it. The first one will lightly glide over the area, spread out the product even more, and pick up some of that transfer solution. The second one comes in and buffs to perfection. Let me bring you guys just a little bit closer so you can see just how easy this is to use. That's all there is to it. So give it an initial cure time of 24 to 48 hours. If you want to speed up the process, you can drag in your infrared lamps. But after that initial cure process, it'll be cured up to about 85%. And that's where from 85 to 100% will take anywhere from 10 to 14 days. So it can get wet, it can be introduced to free-flowing water. Just don't wash with a shampoo or surfactant till after that time is up. Let's get TR8 on the test panel here. And if you're going to apply any of these products beforehand, preparation is going to be key to get the most out of them. So wash, decon, clay, iron remover, polish. And this is where we're going to be starting when it comes to gloss on this panel here. The panel, clean, clear, and naked, is 91 gloss units. Let's see if this product increases the units of gloss at all. That will do. We're going to let this sit over the weekend. In 48 hours or so, we'll get back at it. All right off the bat, it feels nice and slick. The overall gloss has increased since I last applied it, and you can see the slickness from the blocks. The naked clear coat, it's hanging on there. It slides right off the test area. When it comes to gloss, again, we started at 91 gloss units, and we have quite an impressive jump. From there, we drag the panel outside, set it upright in direct sunlight, pull off the tape, and we can look for the jetting effect, or how it makes the panel look darker, richer, gives it a little bit of depth. As we spray it with water, we can see exactly where the protection is. This product here beads, obviously. So let's get on with the 10 wash test. No problems whatsoever with the 10 wash test. Let's move on, step up aggression, and get to the traffic film test. I have a fresh batch mixed up. We'll let that dwell for about 3 minutes or so. That's a mixture of everything that can and will eventually leak from an automobile onto the roadways and then splash up onto your car when the rain mixes that all together into one big soupy mess. We'll also hit it in between rounds with an alkaline cleaner, all-purpose cleaner. So the protectant will be hit with just about everything up and down the pH scale by the time we're finished here. Holding up well so far. Starting to fade a little bit. I think you get the idea. That's after a 10 wash test, a few rounds of the traffic film, and an alkaline cleaner. Okay, good friends, that's going to bring us to the final thought segment of this video. When it comes to the coatings themselves, I can't give them a rating here on the channel yet. I have to wait for some of the cars they're attached to now to come back for maintenance, and I can check their durability then, how they're holding up to whatever Mother Nature can throw at them as they're running up and down the roadways. The spray sealant itself gets an impressive rating. Looks very well, very glossy, very reflective. None of these are hard to apply to the car or remove and wipe off. I haven't had problems with streaking. So the only thing to do now is just wait and see. And when it comes to durability, I will keep you filled in as the vehicles return. Brian from Apex Detail, if you have any questions on any of these, don't hesitate. I'll catch you in the next video.